right, Kristen, you want a little brag action this morning.
I do.
Okay.
All right. So I want you to call up 1-855-BERT show and brag that you started it first, whether it's a viral trend, whatever it is, but you were the first one to do it.
So if you were like the first one to eat that Tide Pool, you'd be like, that was me.
Yes.
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 Okay.
I don't know if you want to, brag about the Tide Pod action, but if you want to, that's totally fine. So the reason why is because the rugby sensation, Ilona Mayer, has just been all over the place, right? And her sister started Girl Dinner.
What?
Yes.
Girl dinner.
Uh-huh. So apparently her sister Olivia was the first person to use the phrase girl dinner after she posted it on TikTok back in May of 2023. So here is Ilona talking to somebody interviewing her at the Olympics, confirming, my sis started it.
Can you confirm or deny that your sister is the one who invented girl dinner?
I can, and she's right over there. The girl dinner inventor. Come in, say hi for a minute. This is the inventor of girl dinner. She's my manager, my boss, my everything. She does it all. Your idol, my idol. What you got? Cookies? These are from Summer Sanders. Can't wait. Yeah. Wait. All right, get out of here.
And then this is the actual OG first ever girl dinner post that went viral, all courtesy of Livy Mayer.
Girl just came on here and said how, like, in medieval times, peasants had to eat nothing but bread and cheese and how awful that was. And she was like, that's my ideal meal. This is my dinner. I call this girl dinner.
She started it.
What?
Wow. And that went crazy viral on social media, on TikTok and Instagram. Everybody posting, their girl dinners.
Check this out. Hey, Tom, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. All right. You were the first to do what?
All right, so you remember the Verizon ad campaign, Hey, Can You Hear Me Now?
Of course.
Yeah. I swear up and down that I was the inspiration for that. I was on a beach watching fireworks 4th of July, talking on my phone, trying to get service to hear somebody. 2 months later, that ad campaign comes out.
Yeah. We are all part of the campaign. All of us. Fascinating. Loretta, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. You were the first to do what?
I was actually the first to sue the state of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama so that my kids could be mixed on a school application and not have to pick white or black. They were mixed.
You got to give give us the history here. This is fascinating.
Yeah, so when my daughter went to elementary school, she had to choose a race, either me or her father. And so I had found this group of other mothers that were trying to protest this, but it was difficult. So they actually hired a lawyer, and I got chosen to be the representative. And I actually ended up having to move for work. Well, they said, well, if you're going to move from Georgia after we've done this, then you need to do it where you go. So I ended up going to Florida. I sued Florida. And then I got it on their school applications, and then I went to Alabama. Now it's a bigger deal in Alabama because it's Alabama. So when I got there and sued them, the BBC came over. It was a big deal. At this point now, it's international news that I've sued Alabama, and my daughter was the first to choose mixed in Alabama.
I love that, Loretta. That's amazing. What an awesome mama you are.
It is really great. And I think this is a good bit for us also. We should all come in here with one idea of what we can sue Alabama for.
I'm going to do a few things.
How much money did you spend on all of these lawsuits?
Well, actually, there were a lot of organizations, that supported having changes. It actually we ended up going to Capitol Hill and changing it on the census. That's how it got changed.
Good for you. That's incredible.
That is incredible. Your persistence is to be applauded.
Unbelievable.
I'm glad you called. Thank you. Yeah, I would not want to be this next caller.
Follow that.
Hey, Amanda, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. Hi. Okay, you were the first to do what?
I changed my last name to my middle name because when I got divorced, I didn't want to have a man's last name.
And you were the first one to do that?
I believe so. I mean, I looked it up and I don't see it anywhere. And everybody gets very confused. They think that I'm doing the whole two first name thing because I'm in South Carolina, so it's a Southern thing to, be like, Susie Beth or whatever. But, and then people that have known me for years started calling me by my middle name, because on the emails at work, it's last name, comma, first name.
Yeah.
So people who have known me for years and have said, "Hi, Amanda, nice to meet you, Amanda." Or like they'll greet me by my last name now, thinking that it's my first name. And I'm like, who changes their first name?
Huh. You should figure out if this is legal in Alabama and see it. That was a rough one to follow, man. You talk about being epic.
The Bert Show.